Today I'm doing a short review on the Aferiy P210 portable power station, and it's got some quite neat features on offer. For a start, it boasts 2,400 watts of power, which is going to power most things you need when living off-grid or camping or just using it at trade events like we are at the moment. The P210 has multiple charging modes, and it uses what's called advanced bi-directional inverter technology. I know. Now, this allows the unit to be charged from the mains in under 2 hours, and it's also compatible with solar and car charging. This can charge through the mains outlet and solar panel at the same time, giving priority to the solar, which is cheaper. So let's take a look at this unit, features and functions. Just there you can see the battery percentage. We've got 100%. Just here is the output, so when we plug something in we can see the output drainage. Here we've got the time remaining, and also when it's on charge you can see how much power it's putting into the unit. So on the DC side we've got the DC on off switch, so when we use any of these DC ports we turn them on and off using this switch. We've got the 10 amp 12 volt connector there, which is found in your car. We've got these two bullet connectors, which are 12 volt 3 amps. I'm not 100% sure what they do, so if you guys know the best application for these, why not give me a comment below. And here we have the 12 volt XT60 connector. Now this can run something like a high wattage two-way radio, something like 100 watt. And I think that's why it's there. It's a prepper's dream, isn't it, to be able to run your two-way radio and stay in communications with people. Okay, back to the USBs. We've got two standard USBs there. USB-C 320 watt, and we've got a USB-C 100 watt. So if you want to charge your laptop or something quite heavy, you can use the 100 watt. And there's your USB on-off switch. On the left here we've got the power button, and on the bottom of that we've got the light. So we've got light on, press it again for SOS. So on the right hand side, as you're looking at the unit, at the top there we've got the fans, the cooling fans, and here we've got the three 240 volt AC outlet ports, and obviously they're switched on and off using this little button. Let's have a look at the other side. Once again we've got cooling fans, we've got an overload protection switch, and in here we have the XT90 solar panel inlet, and we've got the mains charging cable. So you don't need a charging block with this unit because the charging block's inside the machine. All we need is the cable. The specifications, so you can freeze frame that if you want to spend a little time reading the specifications. And on the top there you've got a nice little cubby hole where you can keep your charging cables, etc. As you can see there, if I want to expand the USB power, such as if I'm at a metal detecting event and there's several metal detectors need charging up, I just plug that into the 12 volt and I've got expanded USBs. So what accessories do we get with this P210? Well, we get a manual. I wouldn't say it's a comprehensive manual, it's more of a quick start guide, but there's enough information there to get you going. You have a waterproof, dustproof cover, but obviously we don't use the cover if we're using the unit because we need some air circulation for the cooling fans. And in this cool little bag we have the charging cable and an MT4 to XT90 cable for running solar panels in series. So that's what we get with the machine. It's got a 7-year warranty which can be expandable. So this unit really is self-explanatory. I'm not a technical guy, but I've worked it out really quickly. It really is that simple. And as I say, we can run fridges, lights, charge our metal detectors, PA system, TVs, laptops, when we do our weekend events. So it really is a nice piece of kit. So what have I got charging here? I've got my mobile phone, USB-C to USB-C. I've got my metal detector, and I am charging my fridge here using the DC connector. So let's have a talk about power banks and how they can help us in our day-to-day life. Well, this runs at 2048 watt hours, which is quite a capacity for a small unit of this size. This can be the difference between having some power and no power at all. For example, you might keep tropical fish, freezers, modems, TVs, communications. So I'm sure you guys can think of hundreds of ways in which you personally use this Aferiy power bank. And not wishing to depress you at all here, but the way the world is at the moment, it's a nice feeling to have a little bit of backup power just for emergencies. And something like this will really get you out of trouble, and that's why I call it the get out of jail free card. I think once you've owned one of these portable power packs and you realise exactly what they're capable of, you never look back. Now this P210 runs a pure sine wave inverter, and that means you can run sensitive electrical equipment without the worry of power surges which can damage them. Equipment like TVs, laptops and some medical items. So when you're looking for a portable power source, always make sure it's got a pure sine wave inverter. Lifespan, well, this unit is estimated at 4,000 charge cycles, so I think realistically, if you're being sensible, you can get up to 10 years out of this. Now this is our second portable power bank, and we've been using it for a few months now just to see what it's capable of, and it's great for our weekend trade events where we can power TVs, PA systems, charge up metal detectors, run our lighting system and our laptop computers. So far this has proved to be a real good friend. There's 70 hours remaining, so there's quite a lot going on there, and the output is 15 watts, and say that's charging the fridge, the detector and my phone. So what about safety? Well, this unit runs a BMS, battery management system, so if there are any problems, the BMS will cut in and shut the unit down straight away. I'm not that technically minded when it comes to apps, but I can quite comfortably run this P210 off of the Bluetooth app. So when you get the unit, you just scan the QR code, the app downloads, and it really is self-explanatory. Okay, I get it, this hasn't been designed to run your whole house in a total power outage. It's just an emergency source of power. And like I say, it can get you out of trouble and just keep things ticking along until the power comes back on. But there's one thing I want to try with it. I want to see if it will charge up my electric bikes. What sort of power do the electric bikes take, and how long will it need to charge them? Let's give it a test. Ready to go then. Here we are, we've got the electric bike, and let's just charge it in and see what sort of numbers we get. We're ready to go. Let's turn it on. Hit the AC button. It'll just take a couple of seconds just to sort itself out. And there you go. Let's just give it a minute to settle. So it's taking 179 watts just there, and we've got about 9 hours run time. So that's the e-bike, no problem at all. What about two e-bikes? That'll be a real challenge. Here we go, my Rusher Rover. Now this is a real power hungry bike. Let's see how that charges up. Hey, here we go. There we go, two e-bikes on charge. So it's taking 290 watts and it's going to be, by the looks of it, 6 hours run time. So I think I can comfortably run two e-bikes on this charger. They take about 6 hours to charge from empty, so that'll work out about right. Now, they're optional extras, but you can buy 400 watt solar panels for this unit. The maximum input this unit will take is 500 watts, so you're well within that. But let's plug the solar panel in. It's not a brilliant sunny day, but we will get some numbers from them. And in our little zip up compartment here, we have the necessary cables. And in there, look, you've got everything just to simply plug and go. Well, that is quite a serious solar panel, isn't it? Okay, I've had to use the cable supplied with the machine because it's the XT90 there. Right, red together, black together. All we have to do now is plug it in. Let's see what sort of numbers we're getting. Okay, so what we're getting in there, obviously not a sunny day, it's a bit overcast. 62 watts going in, and it's going to be 31 minutes to fully charge. But we've got 99% battery already. This is just proving that the solar panels do work, but you're going to have to wait a bit of time, probably about 7.5 hours in total from an empty battery. So if you're watching this video and think the Aferiy P210 is a little bit too big for your needs, I think I might have the answer for you. The Aferiy Nano 100. What do you think of that? Now, I'm going to be doing a separate video on this very unit, and it's 100 watts. It carries a little bit of punch, so if you're out and just want to charge up your drones, your metal detectors, your mobile phones, maybe this one would be worth looking at. This unit comes with a 7-year guarantee, and at the moment I'm negotiating the price with the manufacturer, and if I can get a good deal, I'll post in the links below. Well, that's it guys, thank you very much for watching my review on this Aferiy P210 portable power unit. I think it's a good bit of kit, and we're going to be using it again next weekend at a trade event. So I shall give you a running review on how this performs in the very near future, but as far as sort of at the moment's concerned, it's given me a lot of confidence, and it's answered all of our questions. It's given us power all weekend without any problems at all.